going on, Chris? How's everybody tonight? We got the MLB draft on in the background. Couldn't be a more fitting thing to have on in the background. I'm gonna start by dropping in the leftover lots for anybody interested in picking up anything leftover. We had 10 leftover prospects. That's available for $12.50. Brock Bradenberg, Brian Acuna, Cole Foster, Daverson Gutierrez, Gabriel Gonzalez, Garrett Forrester, Luis Guanipa, Rainer Arias, Spencer Nivens, and Travis Honeyman. We had 10 American League players, and we had 10 National League players. Those lots are $5 each. And finally, 4 rookie cards. That lot is available for $4 each for anybody interested in picking up anything else. I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. Then we also had one order that was a larger order from somebody with 0 feedback score again. I'm going to make that lot available all as one. Make that order available all as one lot, slightly discounted from what they paid, if they don't get paid in the next minute and a half. All right, let's see. Calvin, these lots are available. All you have to do is respond. So if you want the AL lot, just confirm that you want that. And the PayPal and Venmo information is available in the top left corner. PayPal is Hot Ice Breaks. And Venmo is, PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Venmo is at Hot Ice Breaks. That's right under the logo in the top left corner of the screen. If you need, I could also put that into the chat. So Peter, you're good for the rookies. Calvin, you have the AL players. So Peter, RCs for $4. And Calvin, AL Pros for $5. Let me add that to my spreadsheet so I have that. Calvin, just in case your name is not the same on YouTube and eBay, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight so I can make sure to match up your order. Nick grabbing the prospects. Nick, you got it. And Nick, same thing for you. Just in case your name on here doesn't match your name on eBay, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight. And I will make that. So I can match up your order on here to your order on eBay. Peter, the prospect spot was already taken by Nick, so you are good for the rookies, but Nick has the prospects. Okay, you're saying your name does match on eBay? All right, perfect. And Calvin got your payment. Thank you. Peter, thank you for letting me know you took Ronnie. And Calvin has Diaz and Herman. Thank you. All right. So the only thing that is still left from the leftover lots was the NL. That's 10 total players for $5. I'll drop that in one more time. I'm also going to pull the volume back a little bit on here. Let me know, guys, if this gets too quiet once I pull the volume function back on my computer. That should be down just a bit. I just want to make sure it's not getting distorted. Peter, the PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. And let me just refresh to see if that leftover order has still not been paid for, and it has not. Let's see, just received your payment, Nick. Thank you. So we have one more order that has not been paid for on eBay that I'm going to make available as one large lot if anybody's interested. It went for $55 tonight. I'll drop it down to $45. Bunch of firsts, some rookies, and some prospects in there. So if anybody's interested in picking this up for $45, I'm making it available for that price. If not, I'll just leave it open for the buyer who bid $55 on that lot tonight. And, well, I give you guys one more chance to grab the NL lot or that leftover order. Let's start picking our boxes. So we're opening 2 jumbos and 3 hobbies today. I have 4 jumbos here to choose from, so we'll go across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. First 2 people to list a number in the chat can pick which 2 boxes we're going to open tonight. And then I have a fresh case of hobby boxes. So we'll have a fresh case to choose from, 12 boxes to choose our 3. Just got the PayPal payment from you, Peter. Thank you. We have Chris picking 1. We have Route 44 back with his Anthony School and Jorge Marcheco order. Hopefully we'll see Marcheco tonight. Number 1 and number 3. A lot of people saying 3. All right, so 1 and 3. That means 2 and 4 go into the stack in the back for tonight. And then let's choose. It is draft night, Mab. I was pumped to see in the final year of the pack a Oregon State Beaver going number 1 overall. I followed him a little bit this year. Is it Bazana? Is that how it's spelled? All right. We also have the fresh case of hobby boxes. I'm going to cut that open now. And we're going to choose our boxes. I forgot the configuration of this. I'll tell you in 1 second how we're going to do this. We have rows of 2. So let's see. So we have our fresh case down there on the ground. I am going to let the first 2 people to give me a number. First 3 people to give me 3 numbers between 1 and 12. Choose the boxes that we're going to pick. The top row is going to be 1 and 2, and then it's going to be heading down from there. I've already heard a lot of people say some nice things about Condon. I saw somebody post that Simo, the guy who went to the Angels, said that he's going to win a championship or going to win a World Series, and then everybody started commenting, "Oh, he's already asking for a trade." All right, we have 5, 7, and 3. All right, there's box number 3. Box number 5. And box number 7, and we have all of our boxes for tonight. I do want to mention while we finish up getting ready that we're going to be running 3 Topps Chrome breaks this week through eBay. Brian's going to be running all 3 of those on Tuesday, ending Tuesday night, breaking Wednesday night. There's going to be a half case of jumbo. Ending Wednesday night, ripping Wednesday night is going to be another half case of jumbo, and then a full case of jumbo on Thursday. Those auctions ending Thursday. And I will also be running some breaks through, and listings will initially be on our district page. I'll have that listed tomorrow. So for anybody interested in Topps Chrome, I'll be running a team break. The link to our site is in the chat now. I'll make the spots available in district for the first day, and then anything that isn't taken in district I'll make available in the Facebook group, since we have more people in the Facebook group than district so far. So anybody interested, the links are there. For anybody who's not a member of our district site yet, if you use that link, you will receive $5 off of your first order. Let's see, Condon leads the NCAA in average and home runs. Wow. And Bazana had a pretty crazy average, so that means Condon really must have had a really high average. All right. I think that is everything we have to mention, besides the fact that eBay is still running their sweepstakes, so anybody who's been joining that can continue joining that this month. The link was in our eBay, the listing for these auctions. And let me know if we want to get started tonight with a hobby or a jumbo. I'll definitely save one jumbo for the end of the break, but we can do the rest of it in any order you guys want. I'll put the box number 3, which was the one that everybody seemed to pick as the last box. We'll see if we can make that. So we'll see if that turns out to be the hot box. I didn't realize that Ken Caminiti had a son that was going to be drafted this year, Meb. Hobby. Everybody's saying hobby first. Root saying 3. Let's see. What was 3 was first? The first one I put in this stack. So this was box 3 out of the case. So we'll rip that one first. Since Root 44 said 3, we'll go with hobby box number 3 first. All right, everybody, we are starting. Oh, wait, actually, let me just give everyone one more shot. Let's see, need to see a Pearl Pack. I'd love to see a Pearl Pack out of the fresh case. I'll just drop this in one more time for anybody interested. We still have 1 unpaid for order, 10 total spots. It went for 55 tonight. I'm making that available for 45 if anybody's interested. The list of players is here. And then we also have the National League Pros lot, if anybody else wants to add any more spots to their break tonight. The leftover order is dropped to 45, and the 10 NL players are available for $5. Let's see. Calvin says, dang, just saw the Astros didn't draft until 28th and grabbed a catcher. I mean, Yainer Diaz has been looking pretty good for the Dodgers recently, so who knows if he'll stay as playing as well as he has. We'll see. We'll see in a few years if the Astros will need a catcher. I saw the Mets took an outfielder. I didn't hear a ton about what they said about him. Anybody know anything about the outfielder that the Mets drafted? All right, we have an empty first box. I wish I knew how to link live scrolling data from the internet to the scroll on the side. I would have, if I did, I would have linked the draft to the scroll. Would have been fun to have that live. But we have the spots that all of you guys own on the side instead. All right, let's see if we can find Some good stuff in this box that's starting off with an Ellie rookie card. See if we get some orange tonight. Starting off, we have that Ellie. We'll skim through the papers and slow down for the chromes, as we always do, starting with a Tyler Soderstrom Bowman AI rookie. We have a Cooper Pratt and a Brian Acuna to start us off. So Brian Acuna from that leftover lot of prospects hitting right off the bat, as well as Cooper Pratt. Tommy Tanks to the A's. Who is Tommy Tanks? Where did he go to school? All right, Cooper Pratt starts us off, and Ellie gets a paper in the first pack. Let's see, wanted Honeywell for the Mets, elite center fielder, and has sick power. Sounds like a guy that we could have taken in the Mets. We have Jacob Wilson. I heard rumors Wilson might get a chance by the end of the season. We'll see if that happens. Top 100 there. Chromes, we have Luis Baez and Yanquiel Fernandez. So Baez and Cooper Pratt are our first two chrome firsts. No inserts in this one. We have Walker Jenkins getting on the board, though, in pack number 3, and Termarr Johnson. So one Walker Jenkins on the board already. Put that in the background to start. Let's make sure I'm keeping up with the chat. Let's see. A's are going to be legit in 3 years, says Meb. Is that when do they start playing in Vegas? Is that in 3 years? Looks like we have an insert, or is that going to be green? Yep, that's going to be an insert. And that is going to be an Everson Pereira Rookie of the Year. Favorites are Chromes, Max Clark, and Jackson Merrill. Let's see. All I know is the Yankees took a questionable pitcher. I feel like every Yankees draft pick works itself out. We have a lime green paper coming up here. It is Alfredo Duno, number 190 of 399. Alfredo Duno spot getting the first numbered card. Felix Morabel and Rainer Arias. Another hit for the leftover prospect spot. Rainer Arias. Alfredo Duno was taken. We have the Nationals getting the next pick, and then we're in the second round already, and the Mets have pick number 46. So we'll get another early second rounder going to the Mets. Don't know how they got that pick. Who ended up going in the Rookie of the Year compensatory spots? Las Montes. Kyle Teal went 2 for 2 in the futures game yesterday. Capri Ortiz and Marcelo Mayer chromes. I've somehow always managed to miss the futures game. I don't even know if it's on TV anywhere. But I did check out the score, post-game box score. Saw that Cam Collier was the MVP. We have Dylan Cruz with the Bowman AI. We have a Ryan Lasco and Colson Montgomery. Let's see. Calvin, yes, all card ship, paper, chrome. Any hits, of course. Let's see. Tommy White from LSU via NC State. That was, Meb, was that the compensatory, one of the compensatory picks? Honeycutt from North Carolina. Felix was left over, and Felix wasn't left over. Rainer Arias was left over. was the one I was mentioning before. Xavier Isaac and another lime green. This one's going to be a first, and it's going to be Carlos Silva, number 37 of 399. We have an Aiden Miller and Roderick Arias. Getting some nice names with chrome hits on the board. Aiden Miller and Walker Jenkins, two of the big chases in this product, getting chromes to start. Carlos Silva and Alfredo Duno getting lime greens to start. I think Carlos Silva might have been in that leftover or that unpaid for lot, if that spices it up for anybody. Let's see, Carlos Silva, yes, is in that lot. So that leftover order lot is still unpaid for and still available for $45 if anybody's interested. That Carlos Silva obviously isn't making up all $45 of that, but off to a decent start there. We have a Lunar Glow, Mike Bovey. Ryan Burrows and Garrett Forrester chromes. I think Forrester is another guy from that leftover prospect lot. So the leftover prospect lot getting a bunch of cards to start us off. Bovey getting our first Lunar Glow. Let's see, we have the Mets on the clock. Anybody that slid really far down the draft? Ryan Sloan, it looks like, right-hand pitcher, would be the biggest slider. Wonder if the Mets will reach for that one. We have a Blue Wave coming up. I feel like a lot of the Blue Waves this year are autos, so are we going to get our auto here? We have another Alfredo Duno, top 100, and the Blue Wave is not an auto. Michael Arroyo, number 35, Jonathan Santucci going to the Mets. Michael Arroyo, Blue Wave, number 35 of 150. Aiden Smith, Meb, your guy, Aiden Smith, and Sabin Sabalos getting chromes. Left-handed pitcher from Duke. Keeping it going, we have two paper hits, two paper colors, one chrome refractor. We have one Lunar Glow, and we're getting our mini diamond here, and that is Samuel Zavala. Samuel Zavala, the black and white mini diamond box hit. Anthony Hueso and Cole Foster, another card going to that leftover prospect lot. Leftover prospect lot is feasting so far on the base chromes in this first box. Adam, is that you saying that you want to pick up that unpaid for lot? Just confirm that, and I will go into eBay and cancel that order for you. We have a Jason Dominguez paper. We have an Evan Carter Rookie of the Year favorites insert. And our chromes, Ethan Salas, and the MVP of the Futures game himself, Cam Collier. Bowman AI rookie card of Henry Davis. Luis Baez in paper, and chromes of Yohan Fran Garcia and Hao Yu Lee, who's been very hot for the Detroit organization. That was not a Herman, that was an Anthony Hueso, Calvin. All right, Adam, you are good on the leftover or the unpaid for lot. I will cancel that in eBay right now. And let me know if you need the PayPal and Venmo information. I can type it into the chat if you need, but it's also on the upper left-hand side of the screen. You have a Marcelo Mayer, top 100. Diego Benitez, and Daverson Gutierrez, another guy from the leftover prospect lot. Seems like every pack at this point. Yeah, Calvin, the chrome was Anthony Hueso, not Herman. We have, I thought it was red for a second. Fuchsia. This is chrome. Is it going to be our auto? I think I know that glove. I do know that glove. And it's Paul Skeens. Number 62 of 199 for the All-Star Game starter. Paul Skeens after 11 career starts. Skeens could not be off to a hotter start in his career. Ralphie Velasquez and Trey Morgan chromes. And Paul Skeens on the board with a numbered card for the first time in, I think, 3 weeks in one of our breaks. Let's put that card front and center. Skeens off to a nice start tonight. All right, keeping it going. We still have our auto coming from this box. 2 chrome refractors, 2 paper refractors, which you're only guaranteed 1 paper and 1 chrome refractor in hobby boxes. So the fact that we got an extra is never a bad thing, and the fact it was Paul Skeens even better. Prospect Power Up, Jackson Holiday. We have a Mike Bovey and Xavier Isaac chrome. Real nice card. Greg, did you have the Skeen spot tonight? We have our hobby box hit, Rising Infernos coming up, and that is Dylan Cruz. I've actually never seen the Rising Infernos Dylan Cruz. Interestingly, after 25 breaks, Kendall George and Jackson Churio chromes. Dylan Cruz with the Rising Infernos insert. Adam, just let me know once you send that payment over for the leftover eBay order, and I will clear that out on the eBay side. We have an Ariel Amador, top 100. 3 guys that were in that. Oh, no, Guanipa's in the prospect lot. Celestin and Silva and Guanipa, Colin Houck and Roman Anthony chromes. Still looking for that auto. Jackson Churio, Bowman AI. We'll see his chrome rookie card coming out this Wednesday. Yoandre Vargas and Travis Honeyman. Travis Honeyman, another guy in that prospect lot. We have a Rookie of the Year favorites insert in the middle here with a bunch of rookies to start. Shanoel, Mauricio, Kauser, and Marte. Ceddanne Rafaela, not out of that Rookie of the Year favorite running yet. He could do it. Luke Adams and Jet Williams. Wyatt Langford is now the favorite for Rookie of the Year in the American League, but Ceddanne Rafaela has been on a bit of a tear, so he's in the running for that. I don't think that anybody at this point, unless Paul Skeens gets hurt, is going to be contending for National League Rookie of the Year. He is now a minus 1,000 Paul Skeens for Rookie of the Year in the National League. We have a Lunar Glow coming up, and it's Kendall George, Emmanuel Tejada, Abby Ortiz, Roman Anthony, Brock Porter, and Brooks Lee in chrome. Kendall George getting our second Lunar Glow. 3 more packs. One of these will have our auto in it. Greg, congrats on the first Skeens hit of the night. We'll see if we can keep that going. We have a Dalton Rushing top 100. Braden Taylor and Camilo Diaz. And one of these 2 packs will have an auto. Let's see what we're going to get in this first hobby box. It looks like it might be a base chrome auto. Yamamoto getting on the board. The auto is not a first. Interesting. Tony Blanco. That's a cool one. Tony Blanco Jr. getting the hit there. Let's see. Yeah, Tony Blanco Jr. was owned tonight. And that is the first time I've seen a Tony Blanco Jr. auto in this set. Forgot that he didn't have autographs in what was it, last year's Chrome or last year's draft. Mac Horvath and Michael Arroyo Chromes. So Blanco Jr. getting our first autograph of the break. An unexpected one. Boston Bateman, San Diego, 18 years old. Let's see, just got the payment from you, Adam. Thank you. Let me clear the order on eBay. Bryce Cunningham, Vandy pitcher going to the Yankees. The Yankees picking a guy with a nasty changeup. That checks out too. They don't have to teach it to him now. It's funny how often these players get chosen with similar characteristics to a lot of guys that go to their organization. Yankees, known for their changeups over recent years, and they pick a guy who throws a nasty changeup. All right, Adam, that order is spinning and canceled for you, so all of those guys are yours. Let me open up some more top loaders. Bazana struck me as a very Guardians organization player. Has power, but not a ton of power, but more of a super high average contact hitter. Middle infielder. Very typical Guardians organization kind of player. Also somebody who is slightly underslotted and may allow them to save some money for picks later in the draft. College of Charleston, I believe one of the nicest minor league fields. We have our second Ellie paper. Max Clark, prospect power-up. Ramon Landetta and Cole Young finishing off the first hobby. Let me know in the chat, guys, if we want to go hobby again or if we want to switch to do one of our jumbo boxes next. I'm going to shift these papers over while you guys pick what we're going to go with next. Oh, Vance Honeycutt went to the Orioles. Probably makes sense that if the Orioles took him, he's going to end up being a huge player. Sounds like a miss by the Mets. I forgot who said that before, that they wanted was it Honeycutt or Honeywell as a Met? Let's see. Hobby next says Calvin. Steve says Jumbo. Chris says Hobby Jumbo, Hobby Jumbo. I like it. Let's do it that way. All right, so we had box number 3 out of the case with a Tony Blanco Jr. base auto. It was certainly an interesting one. I would definitely say hit of the box there was the Paul Skeens Fuchsia, numbered to 199. Greg getting the hit of the box there with that Skeens. And moving to what was box number 5 out of the case. Sorry, empty box there. Let's see. We had box number 3 was chosen by Route 33. Box number 5 was chosen by Timothy. Let's see what is in Timothy's chosen box. Yep, I I third Chris, so we will go hobby jumbo for the rest of the break. Starting off hobby box number 2, we have Garrett Cole on the top. We have a Walker Jenkins Bowman AI insert as our first Chrome card. Adrian Santana and Luis Guanipa getting Chromes. Ooh, people are trying to compare people to Gunnar Henderson. That's a tough one to do. A high school kid. Carter Johnson. We have a prospect power-up of Matt Shaw. Esmail Valencia and Homer Bush. Esmail Valencia, the first Chrome of hobby box number 2. Looks like maybe a Rookie of the Year favorites insert. Or no, a Lunar Glow coming up here. There was a Dominguez and Aiden Smith with the Lunar Glow. Tony Ruiz and Luis Angel Acuna Chromes. So Aiden Smith getting our first Lunar Glow of the night. We only hit one Lunar Glow first all of last week. So box number 2, we already have one on the board this week. And now we have Aiden Smith, Paul Skeens, and Tony Blanco with nice hits on the board. Anybody spot any big steals in the draft tonight? I heard really good things about, what was it? They were saying some really nice things about the Cardinals pick. I guess they say pretty nice things about anybody, but what they were saying about the Cardinals pick stood out a little bit to me. We have a Kyle Teal top 100. We have a Douglas Glode and a Jackson Holiday. We'll sleeve both of those guys up. Glode on the board and Holiday as well. We have our mini diamond coming out already. It's going to be a first. Looks like maybe a Reds player. It is Carlos Sanchez. Carlos Sanchez, not one of the players from that leftover lot or unpaid for lot. Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Jack Hurley. How many rounds do they do of the draft tonight? Is it just the first and the second round that they do tonight? Mini diamond of Sanchez. Royals and Cardinals got guys that many had going first at 6 and 7. We have a Rookie of the Year favorites of PCA. PCA going to need to get that average up over the 200 mark if he wants to compete for Rookie of the Year. Johnny Farmello and Tayshaun Walton Chromes. Heading to row number 2. I hadn't heard anything about the guy that Seattle took, an ambidextrous pitcher. Do we think there's any chance that he continues to do that through his minor league career? Junior Caminero. Bowman AI rookie card there. Walker Jenkins paper. Brock Porter and Alberto Rios Chromes. Cags and Weatherholt. Yeah, they seem to be saying nice things about Cags as a two-way player also. Jefferson Cuero, top 100. Is he going to be a middle infielder? There's another Paul Skeens. Is he going to be the complement to Bobby Witt there? Braden Taylor and Emmanuel Bonilla Chromes. Cam Caminiti to the Braves seemed like a hold. And the Braves got a dude. Let's see. No chrome in the middle there. Some nice first papers there with Kayaz and Aiden Miller. Matt Horvath and Brock Vradenberg chromes. I think that might be the first time we've seen multiple chromes of any players. I think we had a Horvath last box. Noelvi Marte up in the majors now. Rookie of the Year favorites insert there. Ramon Landetta and Justin Crawford. I think we saw Landetta already, so we're starting to see some repeats in this box now from what we had in the first. Interesting that that started like halfway through the box, not at the beginning. We have another fuchsia coming up, this time in paper. That's going to be Clayton Kershaw, number 17 of 299. Kershaw fuchsia. Augustin Ramirez and Josue De Paula. First time we've seen color of Clayton Kershaw this year. We have an Arjun Namala, number 31 overall, according to Topps. Ryan Vanderhei and Kevin Sim, chromes. We have the Orioles picking again. So who's the next stud the Orioles are going to get to add to their deep organization? Nick Gonzalez starting this one off. We have a Jason Dominguez Bowman AI rookie card. First chrome card of Dominguez, Luke Kuechel, and Elijah Green. I'm very glad I watched the draft to try and pronounce the ambidextrous pitcher's name. I can't remember it now off the top of my head, but I do remember that he's Dutch, and I never would have been able to figure out the pronunciation if I didn't hear them say it during the draft tonight, assuming that they were right. We have an Austin Wells Rookie of the Year favorite. Other guy would have to start raising that average a bit to get that award. Abraham Nunez and Drew Jones chromes. Let's see, that guy throws left hand and right hand, was drafted 22nd and didn't sign. Who drafted him previously? We have our second Lunar Glow of the box. We also have a Yamamoto to start us off. And Anthony Uezo getting the Lunar Glow. Jared Cerna and Rock Riggio getting chromes as well. So 2 Lunar Glow firsts in this box, after only one all of last week. Let's see. Keeping it going. Still looking for at least our auto. I can't remember if we hit a chrome refractor in this one yet. Ceddanne Rafaela getting a rookie card there. Carson Roccaforte top 100. Daniel Suzak and Dernish Valdez chromes. Let's see. Went to college instead of the pros when he was previously drafted. Ellie De La Cruz getting another paper rookie card there. Our next auto is an auto only. No, this time Tony Blanco was not an auto only. He wasn't a first, but Jesus Rodriguez getting the thin Sharpie base auto there. Dylan Head and Brian Acuna finishing off that pack. So first 2 hobby boxes, 2 base autos, Jesus Rodriguez and Tony Blanco. An interesting way to start the break off for sure. We've had some nice hobby boxes, but 2 base autos out of the first 2 hobby boxes out of the case. Hopefully the rest of the case starts to make up for that. We have an Ethan Salas prospect power-up insert. Kemp Alderman and Yanquiel Fernandez chromes. One more stack left out of this first box. Let's see, is that's going to be an insert. Caminero paper, Marco Luciano, Bowman AI rookie card. Nazem Zanatello and Spencer Nivens. the Brewers drafted him previously, Mebs, you're saying? I saw the video they were showing of him. It's insane how natural he looked throwing from both sides. Like, it did not look like a different windup at all, left to right. Justin Crawford, top 100. There's Herman Ramirez in paper. There's Herman Ramirez in chrome. And Enrique Jimenez. So there's the first two Herman Ramirez's. I also think that Brian and I sometime, maybe Tuesday night, if we get the boxes in time, are going to try and do an overview of the Topps Chrome product. I spent a couple hours this weekend going through the product and setting up the pricing for our team breaks. Looks like we have a lava refractor coming here. Let's see what this one is. It's a first, and it's Tony Ruiz lava refractor, number 53 of 399. So I think me and Brian are going to try and do a shared broadcast, and we're going to open a box while we go through the top chases in Topps Chrome, top teams. I did a team ranking from 1 to 30, and have some good talking points in that of what teams are going to be the best to chase for the product. Brando Maella and Anthony School Chromes. The short answer to that, in my opinion, is the Orioles are leaps and bounds ahead of any other team, although the Rangers and the Reds also are going to be very highly desired teams in Topps Chrome this year, with Wyatt Langford, Jack Leiter, Evan Carter, and Justin Foscue all having rookie cards. Foscue and auto only in Topps Chrome. We have a Jackson Chourio prospect power-up. And then, of course, Ellie, as well as Encarnacion Strand, and a few others I can't remember off the top of my head. Ryan Clifford and Raylan Heredia Chromes having Topps Chrome rookie cards in 2024. Does seem like it's a pretty loaded class this year. They do, Calvin. We got you two finally. There we go. Rising Inferno's Jason Dominguez, John Cruz paper, Colt Emerson, and Lazaro Montes. We will top load that Rising Inferno's Dominguez. I think I ranked the Yankees as number 4 overall, if I remember correctly, in 2024 Topps Chrome, being that they'll have at least right now the MVP favorite Aaron Judge. He is continuing to make that case, but Gunnar Henderson also a possibility, which would just load the Orioles even more. Robert Hassel, top 100. But I believe the MVP buyback is still a thing, so the Yankees, Orioles, and probably the Dodgers with Ohtani will get a little bit of boost there. Ty Pete and Yoandy Morales finishing off our second hobby box. We're going to go to Jumbo next, as we talked about. How did the Astros look in Topps Chrome, Calvin? I had the Astros in the bottom 3, I believe. I think I graded everyone between an A+ and an F. I might have even put an F- on 1 or 2 teams. I think I had them as an F or an F-. Let's see. I had them as number 28 as an F. F-, the Marlins and the Twins had either extremely limited rookies. I think I had the Astros slightly higher. They still had extremely limited rookies, but they at least had, I think it was a Jeff Bagwell auto as a possible hit there. So that put them a little bit ahead of the Twins and the Marlins, who didn't have any good Legends autographs, or any Legends autographs, I think. We have an empty Jumbo hobby box. Let me shift over some of these piles before we get started with hobby. With Jumbo, I should say. Like a lot more high school kids going in round 2. Shortstop going to Tampa Bay. All right, let's get into this first jumbo. Calvin, yep, they will certainly be cheap in team breaks. I don't think I mentioned before, the first 3 breaks that Brian's going to be running are going to be player breaks. So we'll have some player breaks. We do have separate spots in those player breaks for the Legends auto spots. There's a bunch of Legends that I didn't list because they only had autos, so that Legends auto spot should be a fun chase. We have another Dominguez Bowman AI, 2 of those. 3 Chrome. Dominguez is on the board now. Bryce Eldridge Prospect Power Up and Johnny Farmello Top 100. There we go, another high schooler for the Brewers. Jacob Burke Chrome, David Guzman, Kyle Teal Chrome for the first time, Yada Arenamo, and Ryan Clifford. Ryan Clifford has finally caught fire for the Mets. OPS over 1,000 over the last 2 months. OPS against lefties. OPS and average against lefties. Absolutely insane for Ryan Clifford being a lefty. Hitting over 400 against lefties. And I think he has 10 home runs in the last month and, month and a half now at this point. Peter, you think the quality in draft is going to be way down this year? I think that after a year where you had the likes of Walker Jenkins, Walker Jenkins was in this product. The likes of Paul Skeens, at least, and Wyatt Langford. It's going to be a tough one to follow up that class any year. Yoshinobu Yamamoto getting another paper there, I should say. Oh, we're going to get a Samad Taylor base autograph to start off our jumbo autos. So very weird so far on the autos. 1 auto only first, 1 rookie auto, and 1 non-first base auto. Josh Rivera getting a Lunar Glow refractor as well. James Triantos Top 100. Namala paper. Jackson Holiday paper. Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter, Carson Wisenhunt, Tony Blanco, and Las Montes getting chromes. Only 1 chrome first in that one. That's rare for a jumbo pack. Samad Taylor base auto. Rookie auto there. Josh Rivera, Lunar Glow, continuing our streak of Lunar Glow firsts. That's 3 in a row now. There also won't be a Tom Brady chase this year in draft, so we'll see. We'll see how Seaver King carries the product. I'm assuming the big chase will be the Casey kid and who would we say that? What is it? His name Skaggs? Cagliata? As well as the kid that went 3rd overall, Condon. Probably going to be the big chases. We have an Ellie paper there, Gunnar, Judge, and Ohtani. That's actually really funny. The fact that the collation that they put in all packs is Judge, Henderson, and Ohtani next to each other, and they're the top 3 most likely MVPs. We have another Paul Skeens Bowman AI, Everson Pereira, Aiden Miller, and Matt Shaw inserts. Another Walker Jenkins paper. Another Paul Skeens paper. Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, Jacob Gonzalez, and another Yoandy Morales. So 2 Yoandy Morales is on the board now. 1 Alan Castro. And I think that's 4 Paul Skeens on the board now between paper and chrome. I wonder who they will go with as the what's it called? The retrofractors in draft this year. We have another Beaver going there. There's another Yamamoto. Junior Caminero, rookie of the Bowman AI rookie card. Max Clark, Wyatt Langford inserts. Braden Taylor Chrome, Matt Horvath, Ramon Landetta, Augustin Ramirez, and Jackson Holiday. So starting to see some repeats in our Chromes. I believe all of those guys we've seen at least one other time. Landetta, Ramirez, and Holiday. Handful of Yamamoto papers on the board now. 1 auto out so far. I don't think we've hit any chrome refractors in this box yet. We haven't hit any refractor autos yet, so hopefully we break that streak very soon. There's an Ellie paper. There's our MVP run here of Gunnar Henderson, Shoei, and Aaron Judge. We have a Lunar Glow non-first coming up of Blake Mitchell. Dylan Cruz, top 100. We have Ryan Vanderhei. Right, that was just a Honeyman paper. Ryan Vanderhei. Adrian Santana. Esmil Valencia, Tony Cruz, and Jack Hurley Chromes. The guy you wanted to chase in draft went to the Astros. Probably won't chase him now. Who was that, Meb? Ethan Schiefelbein. Blake Mitchell ending our streak of first Lunar Glows that we had going there. A non-first Lunar Glow. Let's see. We have a Chrome Refractor coming up here. Jung-Ho Lee starts this pack off. We have a Teal Shimmer or an Aqua Shimmer. Non-first, Marcelo Mayer. That is an Aqua Shimmer numbered 107 of 125 there for Marcelo Mayer. Took an over in the Futures game yesterday. Walker Jenkins, Mason Wynn, and Chase DeLauder. I think he took an 04 if I remember correctly. There's a Dylan Cruz paper for the first time. Still looking for our second and third autographs here. We have a Douglas Glode, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Johnny Farmello, Nazan Zanatello, and Tayshaun Walton. I feel like we've hit a lot of non-first chromes out of this jumbo so far. I feel like at some point we're going to have to go on a run. Usually you get a lot more chrome firsts than chrome prospects in this jumbos. Marcelo with the Aqua Shimmer. Catcher named Walker Janik. Saw him play at Sam Houston. Calvin says he'll chase the Astro catcher for you. There's a Dominguez paper. Oh, this is the Shohei Ohtani compensation pick here. Oh, who's gonna replace Shohei? Ryan Johnson. Good luck taking over those shoes. Xavier Isaac, Samuel Basayo. Inserts. Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, Ethan Salas, Yoanfren Garcia, and Luis Guanipa Chromes. You've definitely had some luck with some good draft picks. CES Thorpe, for sure. Thorpe looking real good. We have a yellow coming up in paper. Caminero in paper. Our yellow paper is going to be Carson Rocafort. I think that goes to the lot that Adam picked up, if I remember correctly. Rocafort, numbered 62 of 75, yellow paper. Little nice looking color match there. KC, yellow and blue on the blue KC uniform. Ellie De La Cruz getting an AI rookie, and Rising Inferno's Dominguez for the second time. Rhett Lauder, top 100. So 2 of our 3 Rising Infernos so far. Dominguez, nice hits there. Diego Benitez, Chrome. Ralphie Velasquez, Mike Bovey, Kendall George, and Homer Bush. Diego Benitez, Ellie De La Cruz, and Rising Infernos Dominguez. 74 picks tonight. We continue tomorrow, I guess. Nice looking Rocafort there for Adam. Could that be our next auto speckle refractor coming up in this one? Possibly our first numbered auto coming up here. And it's going to be... Oh, this is not a first. Another non-first auto, a third baseman, Max Wagner. What a strange autograph night. Max Wagner and Tony Blanco, leftover autographs from previous products. So they're non-first. 171 of 299 there for Max Wagner with the auto. Curtis Mead and Luis Angel Acuna inserts. One of the strangest auto breaks we've had ever. Colin Houck, Yoendry Vargas Chrome, Luke Adams, Brock Porter, and Luis Angel Acuna, adding chromes as well. So our first numbered auto of the night, Max Wagner. Still going to leave that Skeens up there as the hit of the break so far. One more auto to come from this first jumbo box. The depth of the high school pitching is one of the strengths of this class. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean much for Bowman. Oh, come on, we're gonna get another base auto here. So 2 base autos and a non-first speckle to 299 of Max Wagner. And this one is going to be a first of Ralphie Cruz, another auto only. So we do not have any autographs yet of base chrome firsts. We have a Jackson Holiday prospect power-up, Hurston Waldrop top 100. Another Herman Ramirez. Anthony School, Raylan Heredia, Colt Emerson, and Spencer Nivens. One of the strangest auto starts we've ever had. Some of the tough chases are paying off tonight. For the big names, we still have 4 more autos to come. Ralphie Cruz, the second baseman outfielder, getting our 5th auto of the night. We did manage to get our hands on another Sapphire box, so Sapphire has been hitting absolute fire for us recently. We hit our first Papa Sharada of the year in Aiden Miller last week. So we will be running another Sapphire box next Sunday. Jason Dominguez with a paper there. So for those Sapphire fans, we will be back with more of that same time next week. We have a Marco Luciano AI rookie card, Xavier Isaac Rising Infernos, Fallon Celestin Top 100, Luis Baez paper, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, Abraham Nunez, Jared Cerna, and Enrique Jimenez. One more pack out of the first jumbo box. And then we will be in search of a big auto somewhere tonight. Let's see if it comes out of our final hobby box. Last pack of our first jumbo box. Imagine buying a jumbo box. Yeah. Curtis, it would be very rough paying $400 for this box and getting what we got in autos out of this one. Hopefully, throughout the rest of the break, we can even that out, though. We have one more fuchsia paper coming up here, and it's Kyle Tucker, number 151 of 175. Junior Caminero Rookie of the Year favorites, Chase DeLauder Top 100, Yohan Cespedes and George Lombard papers, Chrome of Suzak, Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman, Carson Rockefeller, and Brando Maella. I feel like there's a weird number of non-first chromes in that jumbo box as well. So, all in all, a weirder jumbo box. Kyle Tucker getting the fuchsia to 175. Or is that rose gold to 175? Not fuchsia. All right, let's do another shift over of some of these cards, and then we'll keep the break moving to our final hobby box. We had hands down one of our best breaks of the year last week. Hopefully we can come somewhere close to that with the rest of this break. The draft night set is going to be small. Only 8 or so were there. Oh, is that how they do the draft night set? It's players that were actually there in person? I always wondered why players like Nazan Zanatello as a second rounder were in that, but there were a bunch of first rounders that weren't. Nobody wanted to go to Texas? All right, on to the fourth box of the night. Looking for our sixth auto of the night. I think jumbo boxes are around 480 to 490 now. You'd certainly want more than a Max Wagner as your best auto for around $500. Anthony Recker on MLB Tonight. Love that. Any old Met fans in here? We have a Colson Montgomery Bowman AI starting off the chromes in our last hobby box. Estuar Suero and Lazaro Montes chromes. Suero, I believe that's the first time on the board for him. I'm actually going to open up this entire row of packs, and we'll go all the way down this row to keep things moving along here. All right, let's see what we have going on in this first column of our last hobby box. Let's see. Weatherholt, a 7 was the first one there. Interesting. That's really interesting. All right. What do we have? We have a Samuel Basayo prospect power-up. Chromes, we have Jaron Elkins and Dernish Valdez. We have orange, our first orange of the night, and it is a first. Maybe Brewers colors? Oh, it's an auto of Filippo Dittori. Well, that certainly makes the break significantly better. Our first orange of the night is also our best colored auto of the night, Filippo Dittori. That is a beautiful. We've hit a lot of nice Filippo Dittoris. We have a Paul Skeens a Paul Skeens Chrome, Rock Reggio Chrome, Yamamoto, Aiden Miller, top 100. Congratulations, Filippo Dittori spot. It's going to be a while before we scroll to that spot. We have an Arjun Namala first Chrome, Drew Jones Chrome. Our next Lunar Glow is a Ralphie Velasquez. We have another Filippo Dittori Chrome, Elijah Green. Junior Caminero. We've hit a bunch of these Junior Caminero Rookie of the Year favorites. And finishing off that row, Carson Rucker and another Yoani Morales. We haven't seen a lot of repeats of firsts, but we've seen Yoani Morales, I believe, 3 times already. So that's interesting. Lots to sleeve up from that first row, including what is definitely our hit of the break so far tonight, Filippo Dittori, number 11 of 25, orange auto. There we go. Finally getting on the board with a big hit. Let's take Aiden out of the display there, move the Skeens over, and put that beautiful Dittori front and center there. Ralphie Velasquez with our next Lunar Glow. Elkins, our first Arjun Namala Chrome of the night. Another Yamamoto and another Paul Skeens. I believe the 5th Paul Skeens between paper and chrome. We will top load all of our Skeens base chromes. Let's see. When's the last time we had some good raisins? Well, that Filippo Dittori was a good raisin. Ethan Salas, Bowman AI insert. Samuel Zavala and Josue De Paula Chrome. I'm going to go with this pack, and then I'm going to open up the rest of this row. Opening up the whole row brought us some good luck last time. Let's see if we can do it again. Dylan Cruz, prospect power-up. Is raisins code for something besides just good cards? Felnine Celestin and Kevin Sim. Let's open up the rest of the row. Looks like no Pearl Packs tonight. I believe somebody told us last week that Pearl Packs are hobby only, so no Pearl Packs out of the case, the new case tonight. I was mentioning before that me and Brian are going to do the overview of the Topps Chrome product. We will be selling some of the spots for that break. That's just going to be a single hobby box. But if anybody's interested in joining us for that product overview and taking some teams, we are going to make some teams available or all of the teams available for that rip. All right, and we have Mason Wynn, Rookie of the Year favorites. We have George Lombard finally getting a Chrome. Jackson Holiday getting another Chrome. We have our final mini diamond of the night, and it is Matt Shaw, not a bad one. Abby Ortiz, Luis Angel Acuna in chrome. Top 100 of Dylan Head. Carlos Silva chrome. Homer Bush. Our next Lunar Glow. Sorry, let me just do this a little slower. Diego Benitez, Lunar Glow. Wyatt Langford finally getting on the board, and Luis Guanipa on the board. What do you guys think of the Topps Now cards that they've been releasing this season with relics in them? Has anybody gotten on that bandwagon at all, or does anybody like those products? So for if anybody's not aware of the Topps Now relic releases for major games like Jackson Holliday's first game and first RBI, they got their hands on a base from that game, and they're putting relic bases in cards and selling them up on Topps under Topps Now. They did one from, I'm trying to remember what we had this weekend. I think they did one from the Ben Rice game. What did they do? They actually did a rosin bag and baseball relic from the Paul Skeens, 7 or 8 inning no-hitter this weekend. We have an Arjun Namala, Bowman AI. Curious what you guys think of those cards. So you'd be interested if the Astros for the overview. Awesome, Calvin. If you're not a member of the Facebook group yet, check that out. I will be sending the information out on pricing through there for that one. I'll drop that into the chat. This Skeens faux hitter. We have a Gabriel Gonzalez and Maui Ahuna. Yeah, that's Skeens' second time not giving up any hits through his part of the game. But both of those games, hits were given up by the bullpen. So Skeens has not been a part of a no-hitter in his first 11 games of his career. We'll see if he can, with all those strikeouts, ever keep his pitch count low enough to get his own no-hitter. And speaking of Skeens, there he is. Top 100, Paul Skeens, number 3. We have a J.D. Gonzalez and a Jace Young chrome. The Skeens card's starting to pile up now. Calvin says he gets some of the Topps Now cards, never a relic though. The pricing is a little bit crazy on them. I don't know if you're not a part of the rewards program, or if you are part of the rewards program, they give you up to $40 in rewards to use at a time. So I've used the rewards on a couple of them. We have a Walker Jenkins paper, Jared Dickey and Alberto Rios chromes. Open the row, says Steven. All right, let's open the row. We've had good luck opening the row so far. Good call, Steven. I think I see a sky blue paper in there. We have a Gabriel Gonzalez top 100. Matt Shaw chrome. Justin Crawford chrome. Sky blue. Spencer Steer. That one goes to the National League lot. Spencer Steer to $4.99. Robert Kayaz and Aiden Miller papers. Isaiah Drake first chrome. Oops, that should get sleeved. Brock Vradenberg chrome. Rookie of the Year favorites, Curtis Mead, another Paul Skeens paper, Carlos Sanchez, and Emmanuel Bonilla. Chromes to finish off row number 3. We have our autograph from this box already. We have our orange from this box. So we'll see what we have left in our final row. I think we might still have a chrome refractor to come. Got a paper steer there. Yeah, I don't think we have a chrome refractor yet out of this. And I'm going to do the top pack, and then I'll do the rest of the row in one shot, just so the pile's not too big. Drew Jones, Bowman AI. George Walkow on the board. And Jack Hurley. First time I've said George Walkow's name tonight. Walkow getting lots of hype nowadays. Just request in the Facebook group. Awesome, Calvin. I will, if you're not accepted for the group by the time this break ends, I will accept your membership into the group then. And tomorrow I will get the prices for the full Topps Chrome break as well as the product review opening into the Facebook group. You usually get the boxes from Topps a day early over the last couple releases, so fingers crossed that's the case again. And if that is the case, then we'll get that product review up and ripping Tuesday night. All right, finishing off our hobby box portion of the break. You're welcome, Steven. We have a Drew Thorpe, top 100. Jose Rodriguez, first chrome. Ryan Clifford on the board again in chrome. Junior Caminero, rookie Rising Infernos. Samuel Basayo and Brando Maia chromes. Prospect Power Up, Wyatt Langford. We have Robert Calles with a chrome hit finally. Enrique Jimenez. Caminero paper. We have a green grass Yoanfran Garcia. So there's our refractor of the box, numbered 54 of 99, Yoanfran Garcia. And Manuel Tejada, chrome, and Spencer Nivens. Top 100 of Brando Maia. And our final two chromes of the box, Jacob Wilson and Tayshaun Walton. So some new names getting on the board in that one. I have to open up another box of top loaders. And then we are headed to our final box of the night. 3 more autos, 1 more jumbo to go. Oh, Zach Yeloff. Zach Geloff's name is pronounced Yeloff? Nobody's ever corrected me on that? The A's put up 18 runs. Jeez. Caminero, Rising Infernos, and Yoanfran Garcia. I'm also surprised I finally watched a few Giants games that nobody ever corrected me on the pronunciation of. I was saying Helio Ramos forever. It's apparently Elliot Ramos. Giants fans. Too nice to call me out on my pronunciation error there. All right, I'm going to shift over these piles, and then we're going to finish off the final box of the night. Shocking that the Mets will only be 6 games or 5 games behind the Braves going into the All-Star break. I know our usual Braves breakers have not been here in the last couple of weeks as the Mets have been quickly creeping up in the standings. But we lost a game on them today. 2 home runs by Ezequiel Tovar, which I love Ezequiel Tovar, so I can't hate that. 3 home runs by Michael Toglia. When the Mets lose, they lose in style. Let's see. Chris saying 18 runs, 7 home runs. There were 9 home runs in the Mets-Rockies game on Saturday. 6, I believe, in the game today. Let's see. And a minor leaguer batting over 400. Is that, are we talking about Rhys Hines? Mev? There is an empty final box of the night. Last jumbo is empty. Who's the minor leaguer we're talking about that's hitting over 400? The Hayes go off on somebody. They go all the way off, says Chris. Unfortunately for them, only 3 times a year. Steven looking for a case hit, maybe a Gladiator. I think we hit 3 of them last week. But these are fresh cases, so let's see if we can make that happen this week. Oh, PCA hit a home run? I was talking trash about his batting average, and he hit a home run today. We have a Bowman AI, Arjun Namala, Ethan Salas, and Noah Schultz, who got pretty crushed for 3 runs in his inning in the Futures game yesterday. Still love the guy. Ryan Vanderhei, Adrian Santana, Esmil Valencia, Tony Ruiz, and Daverson Gutierrez. So we've seen some pretty similar collations once again this week in the Chrome Prospect cards, which for I forgot who it was that took the leftover prospect spot. That means a lot of cards for you. Hopefully everybody got a little bit of something, because we've seen some similar cards over and over again in this one. We have a lime green and a lunar glow coming up in this pack that started with a Paper Dominguez. There's Zach Yeloff. We have a lime green Aiden Smith staying hot today, and Byron Churio, our lunar glow. Aiden Smith has a lunar glow and a lime green now for you, Meb. Daniel Espino, top 100 insert. Douglas Glode, Bowman Chrome first, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Johnny Farmello, Nazan Zanatello, and Trey Morgan Chromes. Aiden Smith starting this box off nicely. Douglas Glode and Byron Churio. Shift our pile over there of top-loaded cards. Let's see. Oh, you're saying Jacob Wilson in the minors hitting 400 plus? While the rest of the team seemingly can't do much. What's that gonna be? Looks like maybe just an AI. Junior Caminero, Paper, Yamamoto, AI, Ethan Salas, Nolan Shanaway, Rookie of the Year favorites, Elijah Green, top 100. Herman Ramirez, Chrome, Anthony School, Raylan Heredia, Colt Emerson, and Xavier Isaac. Going into row number 2, we're going to have our 3 autographs in these final 3 rows. Still looking for all of them out of this jumbo box. And looks like we're going to get our anime. Who was it? Steven asked for an anime. There's an Ellie. Paper. Gunnar, Otani, and Judge. What is the anime going to be? It's a red sock, and it is Masataka Yoshida getting the anime. Second time we've pulled a Yoshida anime, so that is not our case hit out of the hobby case. So we will still have the case hit to go in the hobby. That is from the random boxes, not even from a full case. We got a case hit out of Jumbo. Churio and Tiedemann inserts, teal paper, Cruz paper, Diego Benitez chrome, Rafi Velasquez, Mike Bovey, Kendall George, and Cole Foster. So Yoshida getting a case hit to highlight his night. Still looking for all three autos, but we have a nice hit out of this box already. Speaking of PCA, you would love an auto of him, Chris says. I think Brian pulled one a couple weeks ago. It was a red one too. We have a fuchsia chrome refractor of Nazem Zanatello, so still no auto yet. Zanatello numbered 139 of 199 there. George Lombard AI, Mason Wynn Rising Infernos, Drew Jones top 100. Colin Houck, Yoendry Vargas, Luke Adams, Brock Porter, and Cam Collier chromes. I'm going to leave this bottom pack because it's, I would say, likely an auto, since we haven't seen an auto in our first 5 packs, first 2 rows. I would expect there to be an auto in that bottom pack of this second row of the box. So we'll try and save some excitement for the ends, sleeve up our hits out of these last couple packs, and we'll shift it over to the bottom pack of the third row, because I'm assuming there will not be an auto in that one then. We'll see how many autos we could save for the very end. Let's see, we're getting on the A's bandwagon. Well, that's Brian's team, Meb, so you'll be joining him. We have a purple wave refractor coming up here. Could be an auto. You see a bat. I don't know whose it is yet. What's it gonna be? Purple lava or purple wave. First non-auto Ramon Landetta, numbered 132 of 250. Speaking of the A's bandwagon, Ramon Landetta with a hit. Novi Marte, Rookie of the Year favorites. Kendall George, top 100. We have Jacob Burke, David Guzman, and Kyle Teal chromes. Yada Aranamo and Travis Honeyman. Neb hit a Drew Jones anime. They're hard to center up. Yeah, I haven't seen any graded yet, so I have no idea what correct centering looks like on these. There is the Landetta purple wave numbered to 250. Is that called a purple wave, a purple lava, or a purple ray wave? Kyle Teal with another chrome card. I believe that's the second Kyle Teal chrome we've hit of the night. All right, let's see. I'm going to pile these two up. We shouldn't have an auto on the bottom here. We have a purple bandana paper refractor. All types of purple refractors coming out now. The purple bandana is a Lazaro Montes, numbered 75 of 195. Tyler Soderstrom, PCA, and Emmanuel Rodriguez inserts. Bryce Eldridge, chrome. John Cruz, Dylan Cruz, finally getting a chrome there. Bryce Matthews and Camilo Diaz. Some guys getting their first hits finally in these last few packs of the night. We have 5 more packs to go. Laz Montes getting the purple bandana. Dylan Cruz getting his first chrome card. Purple raisin, says Meb. Meb saying that the is it you saying the Yoshida's way off center? All right, let's see. There should be an auto in one of these 2 packs. I'm going to go with this one first. And then we'll open the following packs based on what happens here. Looks like we may have a base auto here. Ellie De La Cruz paper. We have... Oh, it's a base auto, but it might be a nice one. It is a Dylan Cruz. Back-to-back weeks with a Dylan Cruz auto. Last week we had a base and a purple. This week we have a base auto of Cruz. So the last 2 autographs finally stepping their game up after a slow start. Filippo Dituri orange and Dylan Cruz base. George Lombard power-up. Blaze Jordan top 100. Walkout Namala in paper. Walker Jenkins in paper. Things looking up now. Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, chrome. Abraham Nunez, Jared Cerna, and Jackson Churio chrome. Shift over these paper cards one more time. Cerna, Nunez, Jenkins, and De La Cruz papers. Dylan Cruz with the base auto. Let's see. I'm going to put the Cruz up there. What do we think's a bigger hit, the Dylan Cruz or the Filippo Dituri orange? I'm going to say the Filippo Dituri orange. All right, so this pack should not have an auto, and this pack should not have an auto, so we'll go with these 2 as our final 2 packs. Let's see. Your Jones anime was... Oh, your Jones anime was way off center. We don't know about the Yoshida. Dominguez paper. Lots of Dominguez tonight. Colson Montgomery, Bowman AI, Walker Jenkins, Prospect Power Up, Kevin Alcantara, top 100. Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter, Chromes, Carson Wisenhunt Chrome, Tony Blanco Jr., and Jet Williams Chrome. Let's go with this pack before we sleeve up that Wisenhunt. And then we should see 2 more autos to finish this one off. If I did things correctly, I think I did. We have Drew Jones, speaking of Bowman AI, Jackson Holiday Rising Infernos. That's a nice one. We'll top load that. Colin Houck, top 100. Another Paul Skeens paper. Aiden Miller paper. Daniel Suzak chrome. Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman, Carson Rocafort, and Roman Anthony. And let's sleeve these 2 up, and then we'll see our final 2 autos of the night. The last 2 have been good. Let's see if we can keep that streak going. A beautiful Dituri and a real good-looking Dylan Cruz. Let's see how we're going to finish things off. I'm going to look for to see if we have 2 colors or any colors. We have 1 base auto on the board so far, but it was certainly a nice one with the Dylan Cruz. There's a purple in the auto spot in this one. And what are we going to have in the other? Can we get multiple refractor autos in a box? Or are we going to have another base We are going to have multiple refractors. We're going to have 1 to 499 and 1 to 250. All right, everybody, good luck on these last 2 hits of this break. We're also going to get a lunar glow behind this refractor auto to 499. The first one is going to be maybe a White Sox. Ronnie Hernandez, numbered 270 of 499. We finally went on the run with the Sebastian Walcott Lunar Glow and an Owen Casey Top 100 behind it. Finally gone on our run of base first players getting autographs. Filippo Dituri, Cruz, and now Ronnie Hernandez. Chrome of Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, Jacob Gonzalez, and Brooks Lee. And our final auto of this break is going to be a purple, it looks like. Top load our Sebastian Walcott. And then let's see the final hit of the break. We will recap the hits after this. As a reminder, we'll have some Topps Chrome going on Wednesday and Thursday and throughout the week on the Facebook page. Let me actually flip and get the autograph to finish up the box, to finish up the break. Braden Taylor Chrome, Mac Horvath, Ramon Landetta, Augustin Ramirez. Feel like I've said their names a lot tonight. Hao Yu Lee. And our final cards of the night. We have a first, and it's a Carson Wisenhunt numbered 5 of 250. We have been pretty hot on Carson Wisenhunt as well. We hit a red sapphire a couple weeks ago, and now we're getting a purple auto to 250. Jordan Law, the Rookie of the Year favorites, and Drew Gilbert. Congratulations, Wisenhunt spot, the probably the top pitcher in this product, getting a purple auto to finish the break off. All right. Let's get this sleeved up, and let's put this in the background while we recap the rest of the hits. As a reminder, as part of the Topps release week, if anybody's interested in joining our player breaks off of eBay, that'll be posted tomorrow on our district page. Link is in the chat. If you are new to our district page and use that link, you'll get $5 off of your first order. And let's go through the recap of tonight's break. Also a reminder, we'll be back next Sunday with 2 jumbos, 2 hobbies, and 1 sapphire. So we'll see if the sapphires stay hot for us. All right, Dylan Cruz, Kyle Teal, George Walkow, George Lombard, Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens, Kyle Teal, Aiden Miller, and Walker Jenkins getting our big chrome hits. Lunar Glows of Sebastian Walcott, Byron Churio, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Aiden Smith, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Anthony Huezo, Kendall George, and Mike Bovey. Put all our autos together before we recap the rest of the top-loaded cards. I think that should be them all together. All right, Rising Infernos of Jackson Holiday, Las Montes, Purple Bandana, Ramon Landetta, Purple Wave, Nazan Zanatello, Fuchsia, Aiden Smith, Lime Green Paper, Yohan Fren Garcia, Green Grass, Junior Caminero, Rising Infernos, Rookie, Spencer Steer, Sky Blue Paper, Matt Shaw, Mini Diamond, Kyle Tucker, Fuchsia Paper, or maybe Rose Gold Paper because it's numbered to 175, Carson Rocafort, Yellow Color Match Paper to 75, Jason Dominguez, Rising Infernos, twice rookie card, Marcelo Mayer, Aqua Shimmer, Tony Ruiz, Lava, Clayton Kershaw, Paper Fuchsia, Carlos Sanchez, Mini Diamond, Michael Arroyo, Blue Wave, Carlos Silva, Lime Green Paper, Samuel Zavala, Mini Diamond, Alfredo Duno, Lime Green Paper, and our autos, Ronnie Hernandez, Refractor to 499, base of Jesus Rodriguez, Ralphie Cruz, Tony Blanco Jr., and rookie Samad Taylor. Then going to our hits in the back, we had our case hit out of the jumbo portion of the break. So we still have a case hit live for the hobby box. Yoshida Anime, Max Wagner, non-first auto, but it is his first auto of the Speckle numbered to 299. I'm going to go with the Paul Skeens next. Paul Skeens, Fuchsia, numbered to 199. Chrome Fuchsia hit there. Carson Wisenhunt, Purple Refractor Auto, number 5 of 250, our third biggest hit. I'm going to go Dylan Cruz, base auto, as our second biggest hit. And our hit of the night is going to be the Filippo Dettori Orange Auto, numbered 11 of 25. Congrats, Filippo Dettori spot on that huge orange auto. All right, everybody, appreciate all of you for joining the break tonight. We will be back plenty, like I mentioned, throughout this week with Topps Chrome and then some more 2024 Bowman, including some Sapphire next week. So everybody have a good start to the week, and we will see you back here this week.